Hi class, my name is Dwight McMillan, and I'm giving you a breakdown of the last 6 weeks that we spent together in class. So, in the beginning, it was about eye contact, voice, making sure that you're loud enough so that the class could hear you. Definitely making sure that you got your point across, knowing that every speech has a beginning, middle, and an end. When we get into that middle part of the speech, making sure that you definitely were able to have oral citations, credible sources that you were using. How were you going about making your speech possible? Were you grabbing them by emotions, or were you just using information in order to grab the attention of your audience? And also just making sure that the audience was paying attention to you. Were their brains wandering around everywhere else, or were they focused on you? Also with movement. Movement meaning, do you have to move around in order to get your point across? Is this the display in the background that you want your audience to be paying attention to, or do you want them to be paying attention to you? So there was a lot of different things and a lot of different elements that went into making a speech. Your ethos, pathos, and logos, especially those three were major when talking about speech that was a persuasive speech, where you point at the emotion strings of your audience. And also with informative speeches, how were you using the information in order to have the audience agree with what you were saying? Were there credible sources? Your oral citations were very, very important, along with the hand gestures that you made in order to make sure that a speech came out the way that you wanted it to. Also, your visual presentations. Were the visuals big enough? Were they clear? Could you easily read them? Were they easy enough to be read without you even being there? And so those are some things that I really took away from the class. I took away also the fact that every little thing that you do really does affect your speech. From the clothing that you wear all the way down to how loud your voice is. And if it's this deep, or if it's this loud, or this high. And so I want to say thank you very, very much for the opportunity to be in your classroom. Although we did not get to work in groups, I do say I did take back some information about groups and how to better deal with situations where we work in a group and say one does more work than the rest of us, and how to make sure that that doesn't happen and how to go about making sure that everyone's involved. I thank you again, teacher, instructor, and class, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much and have a great day.